This is a bonus episode featuring Stephen Perkins' answers to listener questions. You can hear Stephen's full-length episode along with 135 other episodes if you subscribe to the Trap Set on iTunes, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app. Dan is asking for you to tell a story about when you and Dave snuck back into your house early in the evening while on acid.
All right, Dan. So the Grateful Dead show was done, and we were on our way home. Me and Navarro were still cooked pretty good. So as we got up to the house, I noticed the parents were still up, but we couldn't stay in the car any longer. We were just losing our minds. So as we came into the house, I think Dave was having an issue where he thought his fingers were connected, like he had bubble gum connected from one fingertip to the other. And he was stretching his fingers and making my mom laugh, and she thought it was a big joke. But I don't think my parents were really aware of what...
They never tried acid?
What trip we were on. I know they smoked a little, but I don't know if they went to the Timothy Leary days.
So then...
I don't know what happened next. I don't know.
Come on, man.
I think we survived. You know, the funny thing is, though, because acid to me is a 14, 15-hour... commitment, and I can take mushrooms and still get away 3 hours later and still be,
When's the last time you took acid?
25 years ago. But there is that sense when you take it and the door opens a little bit, you get back to your instrument, and both me and Dave, I think, were open to new ideas after that Grateful Dead concert, acid trip, and experience with the Perkins parents.
All right. Pablo's asking if the band and Eric are ever going to kiss and make up.
Well, I think we don't need to do anything like that. What we did is there for us to listen to, and what's ahead of us, if it's separate, I think that's the way to go, because you can't push people together to make music and art.
Mm-hmm.
I love Eric Avery and his family, Rebecca and Brian, and, of course, the great Nikki. So I've already kissed and made up with them.
Steve is asking if you have any good stories about working with Mike Watt.
Oh, God, yeah. Mike Watt's one of my heroes. And I think one of the great stories of Mike Watt is he doesn't want his own hotel room. So on the Porno for Pyros tour, we got our keys to the rooms, and he goes, "Oh, Perkins, what's this? 204. I go, "That's your room. I'm in 202. Come on by to say hi." He goes, "Well, I don't need a room. I sleep on the floor. I'll sleep on your floor." Well, no. You can just sleep on your floor in 204. You don't have to actually sleep in your bed. So he comes over to my room and gets on my bed, cuts his toenails, eats popcorn, grabs some Doritos, makes a mess, and goes back to his room perfectly clean and goes to bed on the floor. So now I know his MO. He doesn't sleep in your room, but he'll wreck it for you. But, for me, to play music with Mike Watt is also like looking at Iggy Pop or one of the great musicians that sacrifice themselves nightly for the music. And they'll pay the price, and you don't know what they have to do to get through it. But Mike Watt will do 50 shows in a row. He'll sell the merch, play the bass, sing the song, drive the van, sleep on the floor, get back up and do it again. And I remember he went on tour with us. This is no joke. I had a backpack because my last tour I had a suitcase. He goes, "Perkins, you're bringing too much luggage." So the next tour I had a backpack. I go, "Look, Watt, backpack." He looked at me and he goes, "That's bourgeois. Look at me." I think all he had was toothpaste and a toothbrush in his front pocket. "That's how you tour."
I wonder if he secretly has millions of dollars in the bank.
He's got
Doesn't
to.
spend it on
He's
anything.
got to. He's got to.
He's secretly got his money in a hedge fund somewhere.
Loaded.
Well, Stephen Perkins, thanks so much for being here.
It was a pleasure. I love talking about music and drums, and thanks for giving me the opportunity.
Absolutely.
Cheers.